Did you know that in 2025, artificial intelligence discovered something in the Shroud of Turin that had remained hidden from human eyes for 2,000 years? But what really happens when the most advanced technology of our time meets the greatest mystery of Christianity? What scientists found in the structure of this cloth forces us to ask a question that could change everything we thought about the boundaries of science and faith. Ladies and gentlemen, today I must share with you a story which, despite all our technology, despite all our knowledge, and despite all this modern hubris, still manages to pin a person to their seat. I'm talking about the Shroud of Turin, about a piece of cloth that for hundreds of years has given people no peace. Not scientists, not skeptics, not clergy, no one. We live in times when we can send probes beyond the boundaries of the solar system, when we can read DNA like a book, when supercomputers process unimaginable amounts of data in a fraction of a second, and yet it is precisely this piece of linen cloth from over 2,000 years ago that leaves us helpless. It makes us ask questions to which there are no answers, and this can truly unsettle a person, because if all our modernity stops before an old cloth, what does that say about us, about our self-assurance, about our conviction that everything can be explained? This whole story began seemingly innocently. At the end of the 19th century, an Italian lawyer and amateur photographer named Secondo Pia took the first photographs of the shroud. He thought it would be a formality, photographing an old material, but when he began developing the plates, he froze. Because in the negative, where there should have been only shadow, there appeared a full clear face of a man, as if the shroud had been hiding from the world's eyes a true image accessible only to the photographic camera. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, what this meant for people of those times. They were frightened by what he saw. Frightened because it seemed impossible. Photography was then a relatively new technology, and here suddenly it turns out that an ancient cloth contains an image that reveals itself only in negative. Therefore, scientists began asking a question that sounded terrifying. How could someone 2,000 years ago have created an image that works like a photographic negative, when the very concept of photography only emerged in the 19th century? But that was only the beginning, because when the research deepened, something even stranger emerged. The image on the shroud is so thin that it reaches only the outer layer of microfibers, literally hundreds of nanometers. It's as if someone gently touched the surface with energy that doesn't penetrate the structure of the material. No paint, no brushstrokes, no pigment, nothing that would indicate a human hand. And here begins the real mystery, because if this isn't the work of an artist, then what is it? What physical process could have left such a precise trace? Therefore, in the 1970s, scientists came up with an idea that sounded like science fiction. They decided to analyze the shroud using a device created for NASA to map planetary surfaces. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, you have equipment for studying craters on Mars, and someone says, perhaps let's use this to examine the shroud. Sounds absurd, doesn't it? But when they did it, shock ensued. The image from the cloth didn't behave like an ordinary photograph or drawing. What they saw there created a fully fledged three-dimensional structure of a human figure. Every darkening, every lightened fragment corresponded to the actual distance of the body from the material, as if someone had not so much pressed their body onto the fabric, but transferred its shape in a way we cannot recreate. No famous artist, even the greatest genius of the Middle Ages, would have been able to do this. Because at that time, the concept of mathematical perspective didn't exist, let alone three-dimensional representation of the human body on a flat surface. There were no optical tools, no physical knowledge, no technology. To create such an effect, someone would have had to understand principles that we only discovered in modern times using computers and advanced data analysis. This is the moment when science begins to stammer because there's no good explanation, but what truly sends shivers came later. When scientists began looking at the image even more closely, many of them noticed something they called order hidden in chaos. the entire image at first glance, random, dirty, full of stains. Upon deeper analysis, it suddenly turns out to be based on astonishing proportions. Repeatable intervals, symmetry, relationships between elements of the face, torso, and hands. All of this resembles mathematical structures that we know from nature, from sacred architecture, from music, as if someone had woven principles of harmony into the fabric. And here is precisely where what truly set scientists on their feet begins. A real earthquake. Because when the latest artificial intelligence algorithms were given scans of the shroud in such high resolution that the human eye wouldn't have a chance to see even a fraction of these details, something happened that absolutely no one expected. The AI began detecting patterns. Not random ones, not stains, not dirt. Patterns that looked as if someone had programmed them. Literally regular, logical structures woven into the microfibers on the linen. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, fabric from over 2,000 years ago, and its image behaves like a data set, as if someone had hidden information in it, not just an image. Therefore, when analysts began delving into the subject, they discovered that the image of the figure, face, torso, hands, was arranged in mathematical scaffolding, repeatable proportions, perfectly balanced distances, arrangements resembling function graphs. Everything so precise that a modern computer graphic designer would have to use engineering software to even approach this level of organization. But the AI didn't stop there. It went even deeper, right beneath the image, and there, amongst the fibers, it found something resembling musical harmonies and geometric sequences, as if the shroud not only depicted a figure, but also sang. Yes, I know how that sounds, but the algorithms detected proportions identical to those we know from early music and sacred architecture. Perfect intervals, golden divisions, all of it was there, hidden, waiting for modern technology to finally notice it. Therefore, scientists began comparing the shroud with other ancient fabrics, icons, artifacts, and guess what? Nowhere, absolutely nowhere, was there even a shadow of similar structure. The shroud turned out to be the only such object on Earth. This was the moment when many researchers felt for the first time that what they were analyzing not only eludes science, it looks as if it shouldn't exist at all. As if someone had left us a message from the future, not from the past. But that was only the beginning, because the AI suddenly began recognizing sequences that looked like signs. First, delicate contours resembling letters, then fragments of words, until finally the algorithm spat out something that literally froze the team members. Incomplete phrases in ancient languages of that region, and what's strangest, they were semantically coherent, as if someone was trying to convey a message. Therefore, physicists decided to recreate the process that could have created such an image, and they came up with something that completely surpasses human logic. The image must have been created as a result of an energy flash lasting a fraction of a billionth of a second. The energy would have to be so powerful that modern Europe, all taken together, wouldn't be able to generate a similar impulse, and yet the cloth remained unharmed. No burns, no deformations, nothing. But when the AI assembled the data into a three-dimensional reconstruction, the laboratory froze, because in the hologram there appeared a figure with a calm, serene face, no tension, no pain, as if in this one moment the transformation process had been stopped. Something that doesn't look like an end, but like a beginning. And now, attention. What happened next surpassed everything. The AI system suddenly began emitting strange signals, harmonic sounds, repeating patterns, as if they were trying to interpret or perhaps even receive data that no one had given them. Panic broke out in the laboratories because the machines were behaving as if they were in contact with something beyond their parameters. And then, just before the complete collapse of the system, a final message appeared on the screen. No one can explain how, but 3 team members swear they saw this text with their own eyes. When the cloth speaks again, the light will return. The project was shut down, servers sealed, and data classified. But as always, something leaked. It reached the internet, and now the whole world is talking about only one thing. Has the Shroud of Turin just revealed a code that no one had the right to find there? because the AI detected something else that completely doesn't fit in one's head. The proportional patterns that appear on the shroud perfectly match the arrangements of stars visible over Jerusalem in the first decades of our era. Everything matched. The arrangement of points, relationships between them, even angles. Statisticians said it clearly. The chance is close to zero. This cannot be coincidence. But what does this mean? That someone 2,000 years ago encoded a map of the sky in the cloth? That the energy which created this image was connected to the cosmos? Or perhaps that the event which left this trace was so powerful that it echoed in the very structure of reality? These are questions that make scientists unable to sleep at night, because every answer leads to further questions, even more disturbing. Therefore, many researchers began saying openly, perhaps the shroud isn't a relic of the past. Perhaps it's a record of something that transcends time, something that connects past, present, and future in one moment. And suddenly it turns out that artificial intelligence, a tool of our times, a purely technical tool, has opened a completely new chapter in this story. A chapter that no one before dared even to dream about. A chapter that makes us rethink what it means to be human in a world full of mysteries. And now, my dear friends, we come to the point where we must ask ourselves a question, calmly but seriously. What does all this actually mean for us? Because the Shroud of Turin has never been just fabric. For many believers, it's a symbol of hope, a sign of God's presence in the world. And now, when artificial intelligence begins discovering in it structures that humanity for 2,000 years couldn't notice, it suddenly takes on an even deeper meaning. Therefore, we're considering today essentially three scenarios. Is the shroud a remnant of a physical phenomenon we haven't yet discovered? Energy, field, a process that's still waiting to be described? Is it possible that it's the result of ancient technology we have no idea about because ancient civilizations might have known things that seem impossible to us today? Or perhaps, and I say this with full respect, it's a record of something that transcends matter, transcends science, transcends everything we can fit into equations. But one thing is certain, regardless of which interpretation we choose, the shroud stubbornly eludes explanation. It behaves as if it were a carrier of information, complex, multi-layered, extremely precise. Something that waited 2,000 years for humanity to reach a level of technology capable of even noticing it. And this is beautiful, but at the same time, terrifying, because suddenly it turns out that data, numbers, mathematics, logic, everything we consider cold and scientific, suddenly begins pointing to something that for centuries was associated only with the spiritual sphere. As if technology and faith for a moment looked each other in the eye and didn't contradict each other. This is a moment that could change everything. Therefore, we're left with a question that can truly move a person. Is the shroud not a record of an end, but the first testimony of something that crosses the boundaries of our reality? Something that didn't stop life, but transformed it? And I'll tell you honestly, the more I think about it, the more I feel peace rather than fear. As if this were an answer that the world, lost, tired, stressed, has been waiting for a long time. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, we live in times when everything is supposed to be explained, measured, catalogued, when science has an answer for everything and faith is pushed into a corner as something outdated. And here suddenly, the most advanced technology we've created begins discovering in an ancient cloth something that looks like a bridge between these two worlds. Perhaps this isn't coincidence. Perhaps this is a sign that the time has come to stop dividing reality into what's material and what's spiritual, that perhaps there exists something greater, something that connects these two spheres into one whole. And if the Shroud of Turin truly is a record of transformation, what does that say about us, about our future, about what awaits humanity? Therefore, I ask you, dear viewers, if what I've said has moved you even a little, leave a comment, even a simple "Jesus, I trust in you." Like the film, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. This truly helps carry this story further, because perhaps right now, at this moment, humanity stands on the threshold of a discovery that will change everything. and perhaps you are part of this moment. May God bless you.